Your imperfections make you perfect. So you can finally stop striving for perfection because your imperfection is perfect. Welcome to the Conscious Manual, where I help you to love yourself so you can love your life and create the reality that you actually want. So you're striving to perfection. Let's take a harder look at that. Because where does it come from? You came to Earth to learn lessons. So that means that you are imperfect. Because if you were perfect, you would know everything already, you would have your lessons already, and what's the point of coming down? So learning is actually fun if you allow it to be. You can see your imperfection as learning. As a baby, you were perfect. You were born, you were perfect as you were. You grew up, you started to walk, you started learning to talk, you fell over, you made mistakes in your words, and that was all perfect because you were learning. All your mistakes were accepted because that imperfection made you perfect. People cheered you on. You didn't think about like, oh no, it's not okay to fall down. It's not okay to make this verbal mistake, whatever. It's not okay to pee my pants. And somewhere along the way, growing up, that's changed. Society fucked you up and made you believe that it's not okay anymore to make mistakes. So it was okay when you were younger, and then growing up, it wasn't okay anymore. What's the logic in that? Doesn't mean when you're an adult, whatever that means, that you can't make mistakes anymore, but it was when you were young. I don't follow that logic. Now on social media, everybody pretends to be perfect, even though they have their own insecurities, and all those magazines and whatever. Your imperfection is actually what's making you perfect. Not the other way around, that you have to be perfect and resolve all your imperfections. It's like a torpedo. What a torpedo does, it continuously makes mistakes and corrects its course along the way, thanks to the mistakes. It's taking those mistakes as signals of, okay, this is not the route I'm going, let's take this route. Okay, I'm going good for a while, oh no, again, wrong route. And that's the way it zigzags towards the destination. So to make this into now concrete for your example, for your life, because you might be thinking, okay, I'm not a baby anymore, I'm definitely not a torpedo. What can I do to resolve this insecurity about how the way I look, the way you behave, your characteristics, your actions, and all of these things that you don't like about yourself that you push away? The first thing here is to accept really deeply that you are perfect thanks to your imperfections. That's what makes you human. Humans are designed to be imperfect. So we are doing exactly the right thing by being imperfect. If you were perfect, you wouldn't be here. You would not be alive. It's that simple. You would be in the spirit world or in another dimension. But in this world, this time of day on Earth, you are doing exactly your job, exactly your mission by being your imperfect self. Showing the way for other people that it's okay to be imperfect. That it's absolutely normal to be imperfect, and that it's not normal to strive for perfection because that is not existing in this dimension. So now your characteristics, your looks, your actions, you have two choices. You can be like the torpedo. See them as clues to correct your course. Okay, I can feel that this is not the right route. I have the power to change something about it, so I'm going to change it. The second one is to accept it. Accept that you did something wrong. Own that and let it go. It's okay to make mistakes. Accept the way you look, because that is unique to you. Accept characteristics about you that you can't change, or that you don't want to change. You can change the way you are, if you want to. But you really have a choice. Will you accept it or change it? If you don't accept it, then change it. But if you can't change it, then accept it. But stop being hard on yourself that you are striving for this perfect version of yourself. Perfect version. This is what kept me slowing myself down for a long time, as I was consciously manifesting. And I wrote out this ideal self of me, which I put on a pedestal. And in a previous episode, you can see why or listen why that's not a good idea. I put this perfect version of myself, I designed him, that he always wakes up early, he never sleeps in, he always goes to the gym, he never watches any kind of non-educational content. He's always going, having fun here and there, but always like in this boxed-in version. And I would compare myself to this version of me, this perfect version. And when I would do something, I would feel guilt, like, oh no, my ideal self wouldn't be doing this. But now that I had this realization that my ideal self is also imperfect, he also sleeps in occasionally. He also watches stupid videos on YouTube that are just entertaining. He's also imperfect. So yes, I'm in the process of changing certain aspects about myself to become this ideal version of me. But I'm very close, as now I realize that he's also imperfect, which makes it so accessible, which makes him on my level. So whatever you can change, you can change. If you don't like that you're an impatient person, then change your identity to someone who is patient. But stop giving yourself a hard time that you need to be perfect, because you can't. You are imperfect, which makes you perfect. This fucked me up when I first heard it. But remember this, please remember this. This is the point of the whole video. You're perfect thanks to your imperfections. Not despite, but thanks to. You are perfect thanks to your imperfections. Take that into your soul, into your bones. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to be imperfect. Allow yourself to accept who you are. And that is true self-love. Not striving for perfection, because it's always going to frustrate you and delay you. But accept who you are, the imperfect human you, your unique you. And with that, I salute you, you perfect, imperfect perfectness. Have a beautiful day. See you next time. And as always, remember, you are epic. Ciao, ciao.